Let's make beef barley soup. First, I cutted some beef here. This is I of around about a pound. And I have this barley here. I soaked them in water. I soaked them in the water for about 4 or 5 hours. Previously, I drained the water. It's ready to go. I have a carrot here, garlic, onion. I have some celery here as well. Whatever vegetable you have, let's clean it into a soup. Soup is good for that and it's good for you. Let's start. First, I'm gonna start my stove here in high heat. And I'm gonna use olive oil. Just coat the bottom of my big soup pot. I'm just going to add half of my beef, and you do not need to cook it entirely brown, just a bit, because this will go back into the soup and will be cooked longer. Then I'll do the next batch of beef. Meanwhile, this is going on, I'm gonna cut some onion. This magic is happening in my small kitchen, guys. I'm going to use lots of garlic. For that, I'm adding onions. Garlic. I was gonna chop them fine, but you know, it'll be done in here. Water. I just added it because it was rapidly crazy going on. I'm gonna add back my beef here. I'm gonna rinse it, add some water, and clean it nicely. Celery, go in, carrots. I'm just going to rough chop my carrot. Spice. Oh, you didn't see it. Alright, that looks better. I'm just rough chop. Just quickly because I'm adding more water. And also now I'm adding barley. And this is Celtic salt. It's a little bit pricey, but this, the health I'm into. So you can use just pink Himalayan salt, but I'm using some Celtic salt, adding a lot of mineral right into my soup, adding some good amount of pepper as well. And I also, optional, but if you guys have a beef bouillon, just everything's about balance. You do not need to put this, but I like delicious, please everyone kind of soup. So little cheat code. If you don't want it, just add good enough of a salt and pepper. Maybe you can add some Worcestershire sauce as well. And I'm gonna put them in boil, and I'm gonna skim out the gunk that comes float on top time to time, occasionally, and we're just gonna make sure it boils and blends it nicely. I think about up to an hour or a little longer in a lower heat. Let's do this. Oh, and I forgot some bay leaf. A couple bay leaves. And just because I feel like it, this is unnecessary if you don't want the herbs, but I think today I'm going to add some dry thymes. Half teaspoon. Little oregano. Half teaspoon. And as you see, all the gunk, we're gonna skim it out. Then underneath, you'll see the clear broth. A little bit of peas here. Almost became pea soup. And it turned out to be just okay. And look at the soup. Look at this, full of good nutritions and just a lot of vegetables and all the goodies in there. I hope you try to make this soup for you and your family and come back for more. It's Luna Made.